Cook, everybody? It's your boy Brees, and you're now tuned in to the hottest platform in New York City for all the entrepreneurs, creatives, and business professionals. Right. So today is a well-awaited episode, I should say, with a guest that was supposed to be one of my first guests. Right. So we got Sold Out NYC in the building, and he gonna tell you about, his ventures as, a fashion designer and anything else he got going. So it's a pleasure to finally meet you in person. You know what's crazy? I thought, oh, there's this one dude that's like, he always model your stuff. Dark skin dread.
That's good.
I thought that was him the whole time. You feel me? I see him on all the pictures, so I'm thinking that he was like the person behind the brand. So it's like, my first time seeing you in the flesh, or in general, I should say. So, it's a pleasure to have you up here finally.
It's a pleasure to finally be here. I know we've been talking about this for some
3
time.
years, bro.
Yeah, like it's been cooking, but like, you know what I'm saying?
2.5.
Everything happens when it's supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? God's timing is the best timing. So, like, yeah, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to finally be doing this. Happy to finally connect with you. See you at the Sold Out gear. I love it.
Point that out, man. I had to. It's cold outside, but I said, I'm gonna put a hoodie.
It's a little nice though. Like we've been getting some.
I mean, compared to what we've been getting,
we was getting, it's a little bit nice now. Like I ain't gonna lie, I like this. I'm a summer baby. So
and then we downtown, Williamsburg. Technically, that's downtown, I guess.
This Saturday gonna be like 61
if we think about it, but. Yeah, we in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. So if you've been around here, it gets windy fast. A lot of towers, buildings, all of that stuff. Right by the water. So it gets cold pretty fast. It's very windy too.
For sure.
Yeah. So to the audience, I didn't even get to address y'all. New studio, new vibes, new glasses. Shout out to Koichi. Y'all know her from our previous episodes. New everything really. It's been a while since I recorded an episode. I think last time I recorded was November. We in March right now. We still got some unreleased I gotta put out for y'all. And yeah, the team's still strong. You're gonna see the other co-hosts coming soon. But yeah, to get things started, so tell us about what got you start your brand, how long you been in the game for, and all that.
All right, so long story short, bro, I started Sold Out on a real, like coming out of high school, I started Sold Out on a tip that, I wanted to create a movie. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna name it Sold Out. That was the original plan. Like I was gonna create, because my senior year and the people that I was around in my high school, we was just so funny, and like it was just such a vibe that I was like, I'm gonna create a movie about us. You feel me? And I'm gonna name it Sold Out. I went to Kennedy. I went to John F. Kennedy High School in the Bronx.
Was that in the Bronx? Okay.
Yeah. So I was like, that's what I was gonna do and stuff like that. But then coming out of high school, I'm like, yo, I want to do something. I want to create something, some type of thing. And I love fashion, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm a kid. My parents is African, so they wasn't really spending that much big bucks on, what I'm saying, on clothes and stuff like that. So it's like, I'm from Togo. Like I'm Togo, West Africa, right next to Ghana and stuff like that.
I've ever heard of.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's unique, bro. Unique for sure, bro. It's a story behind that. But so yeah, I was like, yo, I want to create something. Like I want to create something. And I like clothes and stuff like that. So I started off with the clothes, and I'm like, I already had the name Sold Out because I wanted to make a movie. So I was like, quick, let me do that. And at the time, this is like coming out of high school. This is 2017. So there was no resources. As much resources as it is now, like as far as like you can go on YouTube, you can search up like how to start a brand and how to like get things going, how to like connect. There was none of that back then. You feel me? So it was like I used to search, I used to look all over, and I didn't find none of that. But like everything was like learning through experience and stuff like that. So when I started out, my first few things was I went downtown and I created a design on Photoshop and stuff like that. And it was just an owl and stuff like that and the SO. And I got that printed and I sold it to my friends for like $25. I didn't even make no money off of it. I really lost. I just sold it to my friends on the tip that you just wear this. So like Sold Out started with T-shirts made in Manhattan, bad quality whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just terrible. But it started that way. But as time go on, as I went through like the trials and tribulations, started learning things, started doing the research, started like getting into like the niche of things of like how to make quality better and how to make the materials better. I went through different stages. I went through stages of making the stuff myself with screen printing and all that stuff and vinyl. And I went through all that process before I went to like the manufacturing, knowing how to really get into the designs and make stuff like this, like these pants, like these hoodies, like started getting more into like the quality base of it and everything like that. But like the basis of Sold Out started that way, and it just makes perfect sense now because like the whole mission statement of being sold out, being like pushing yourself to the limit, pushing yourself to be that over capacity kind of thing, like reach your max potential. Like that all came from the started beginnings of me not knowing anything and me just going as I went. Right. And now now Sold Out stands for all of that. You know what I'm saying? It stands for all the trials and tribulations and everything that I went through to get to this point where it's like now people know Sold Out for what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing, and I love like the best part of it is the journey, and people like tend to forget that, but the best part is the journey. In the journey you create. Like at first it didn't have no meaning, and now it has the biggest meaning. You know what I'm saying? So that's really how Sold Out really started. It's how it came about, and we've been running since.
Yeah, because I'll be honest with you, I like obviously I knew you from just like, you know, the podcast when it first started, you reaching out and whatnot. Yeah. But like I heard about you like through other people too. Like I was you went to UA?
I didn't go to UA, but I was around. I had people that went to UA, and I was around UA. You feel me? Yeah, I did fashion shows and all that stuff. Yeah, that's gonna
allude to something I'm gonna ask later, but so I texted you about earlier. Yeah. Right, so so most of the people that went to UA, it was a couple of people that told me personally, but yeah, people that I spoke to about Sold Out, because I asked them too. I was like, I know about Sold Out. It was like, yeah, see them in UA, all that. I was like, okay. Yeah. But other people too. There was one time I was having a conversation. It was about fashion. I just don't remember the topic, but I remember my friend. He was telling me, he was like, "There's this brand in the Bronx called Sold Out." I'm like, I know about Sold Out. Like, I know I'm from Brooklyn, but come on, I know about Sold Out. Like, I'm in tune.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, yeah, that's why I asked, because like he went to UA as well too. But yeah, I mean, I guess I might as well jump to that question now. So it's like for me, when I seen Sold Out, I did like the theme a lot. You know, the tickets and whatnot. But actually, before I even ask that too, I was gonna ask. So, how did the designs? How do you get to the owl though from Sold Out?
So, like the owl always been in Sold Out since 2017. The first ever design that I ever made was a bunch of clouds that I put together in Photoshop, and then I added owls there. And I was always so fixated on owls because it stands for wisdom to me. Like an owl represent, you know, like you developing knowledge and has wisdom and all that kind of thing. Like, you feel me? The owl that always sees, like, you know what I'm saying? That's always around. It sees and stuff like that. It doesn't talk, but it sees everything that's going around and learns as it goes. So to me, the owl always stick to me and stuff like that. The owl came before the ticket. That's the thing that people don't even know. Like, the owl was here before the ticket. Even though the ticket is like the stamp now, the owl been here before the ticket. So that's always been the thing. The owl was the first design that I ever made. But as far as designing, it just comes with just going through. First of all, people fail to realize you have to go through experiences. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is an experience. Like my designs and my clothes is like a form of expression at the same time. Like on both sleeves, it's understood and misunderstood. Right? You know what I'm saying? And then it's an owl showing wisdom.
It took me a while to
you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like those have real meaning, and those were real meaning at a point of my life where it's like I felt misunderstood. I felt like what I was doing, a lot of people wasn't doing it in the realm kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people wasn't like really like jumping on it. They're like, oh man, he's doing a clothing brand. Who he think he is kind of thing. You feel me? So that's where the misunderstood part came in. And then the understood part is like when you finally get it and people finally get it and they putting it on, they're like, I bet I understand this. I get it. I get the vision now. You feel me? And then on top of that, you want to keep an owl in your head. You know what I'm saying? So it's the best place to put it. So all those designs, it's like it factors into something. Like, it's not just I'm just creating it just cause, but in the moment, it's standing for something. It's just like music. It's a form of expression. It's a form of art. It's a form of like describing or explaining a story. So, you know what I'm saying? One piece can tell a million stories. So, like, in that hand sense, that's how my designs really come about. Like, I try to like keep my design a little meaningful, have some type of statement to it, and just like connect with the people and show them like, yo, like, you could get fly, you can look good, and you can stand for something at the same time too. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, because our previous guest from a long time ago, my guy TC, he bought a couple of pieces from y'all. I don't know if he bought it before or after, but I had mine. But yeah, I remember he's the one that showed. I was like, honestly, I don't even know what it said. And I was looking at it because it's like the font.
Yeah.
What font is this?
It's like a Gotham kind of font, Gotham Ether font or something like that. Yeah, I made that a while ago. Yeah, I made that a while. I think that design is probably like 4 years now going. So yeah, it's been around, and yeah.
Yeah, because the first thing I seen on your page was like the shorts.
The shorts.
And I thought that was a fire concept, bro.
Man.
I said the sold out ticket. That was a tough concept. You had it all around the shorts and whatnot.
I would say the shorts.
And I want to buy them, but everything was sold out. I was like, damn.
The shorts was a major changing point for us. Like I remember when I came out with the shorts. It was during pandemic.
Yep, I was gonna say pandemic.
It was during pandemic time, and I was a little iffy because I'm like, yo, bro, like, who am I to try to sell people clothes when they going through so much? You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't like really know how to go about it, but something in me was telling me like you can still do it. And what I ended up doing is like whatever profit I made, I donated it. You feel me? Like I made it mean for something. You know what I'm saying? So I donated that. So I didn't really make no money off of it. It was just for the people kind of thing. So when I came up with the shorts, it was just ticket shorts. And I came with the sold out tickets, and I put that around and stuff like that. And that was the first major wave for sold out. That's what really got everybody like, yo, what's that? What's the shorts?
Yeah, because you did it at the right time. I feel like pandemic, everybody was like buying shorts. Like,
yeah, everybody.
You know why? Because summertime, everybody want to be outside. So everybody want. It's kind of like when New York, when we had the silky like wave, everybody wanted to have different colors, silky, designer silkies, all that. The Velvetas started becoming a thing with Wavy's World and all that. So it's like the shorts, it kind of had that same meaning that summer where it's like everybody's doing. Even my friend, like I was moving like it was my brand, but he had me as a brand ambassador. It was called Boston Unlimited, and it's like, I mean, he doesn't sell clothes anymore, but at the time his shorts was going because like he had all the NBA team colorways. You feel me? So it's like, that I had another friend. He was doing it on some exclusive shit where it's like his was called Wealthy, right? So it said Wealthy here, and then it says rich is temporary, wealth is forever, or like on the strings, and all that. Like I could show you how they look, but like he was doing it on like where it became an exclusive thing where people just like demanding the colors to drop. Like he would drop 3 every season. Yeah. But that pandemic, everybody was going crazy.
Shorts was away. Those are at the same time. Eric Emanuel was making a storm during that time.
That too.
So those making a storm. So in my head, I looked at that as competition, low key, because I was like, yo. These ain't Eric Emanuel. These sold out. Like, so I was really making it like a competition. Like, yeah, I know he's getting up there and he's the big one right now. But like, I'm yo, Eric, I'm right there. Like, you know what I mean?
You know what it is too? Like the what do you call it? The stimulus check.
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
look. You said like you didn't want to do it because you felt like, damn, this is the one time.
People had money, bro.
Money from people, but people
had money, bro. During that time, people had money, bro. And I didn't realize this because I remember at the time what I was doing with the shorts. I didn't even sell it online at the time. At the time when I first did it, it was really just drop off. Like it was just me going to every hood, every borough, every city, like literally out the trunk. Dropping off. Like I remember I had a picture literally like sold out shorts in the trunk, and I just took it in front, and that's how I started off. I remember I went to Brooklyn to drop it off to D1 Pop. That was one of the things too, and he wear it at Rucker. You feel me? And that was major too. But like the shorts, like the shorts. I remember I went to one block on Sheridan, in the Bronx. I went to one block, and somebody had bought 10 shorts. And I was going to drop that off. I went to drop off those 10 shorts, and then people just pulled up. Like, yo, what's that? Bro, I cleared out. On that one strip. They was like, yo, come down the block. I got mad people that want to buy, bro. I went down the block. I cleared out my whole trunk in that just one section. In that one area, I cleared out everything, bro. So it's like, even though I was hesitant because I was like, yo, I feel bad. Bro, that was like the most, like, that was the best thing I could have done to keep going with it, you know what I'm saying? Because that gave me a different level. Like it took me to a different stage that I was not at. You know what I'm saying? That's where the name Sold Out started ringing.
Because you literally were sold out.
Yeah, literally
sold out.
Literally sold out. Like that's when it was really started ringing. Everybody was like, yo, the Sold Out Show. So that's really what a lot of people like remember Sold Out from. Like, and that's where people like Like the piece when you tell somebody sold out, they're like, yo, the ticket shorts, man, the ticket shorts. That's like a, at this point now, it's like a classic piece for Sold Out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's something that we tend to bring back a lot. And we even did last year. We did a Sold Out Day. You know what I'm saying? Where it was a basketball tournament with different brands and stuff like that. So it was like everybody came out. You had V Boogie there. You had a bunch of other brands, Hood Favorite. You had Worldwide Love.
Oh yeah, I seen.
You know what I'm saying? You had a bunch of upcoming brands and a bunch of brands that was already, you know, stabilized and stuff like that that was out there, and that basically just showed love to the kids, stuff like that, and something for the community. So it was major, you know what I'm saying? So now, like, it stands for something. That them ticket shorts is a classic.
You gotta bring those back. I ain't gonna lie.
They always coming back every year, bro. They coming back every summer.
Ever since I seen that, I never seen them again.
Bro. Nah, they came out last summer though.
Nah, I did not see that.
Yeah, they came out last summer for Sold Out Day. Everybody in there was Sold Out shorts. That had to happen, bro, for Sold Out Day. And so this year, Sold Out Day is gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be major. It's gonna be even better. You know what I'm saying? And we're working on that. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah. So the reason I was laughing earlier, to go back to when you speak about the owl, is because I kind of feel that way with like the otter emoji. Like for me, like you see how you said like an owl represents wisdom.
Yeah.
I think like the otter, like the emoji itself, I don't really, obviously you don't see them in New York. The otter emoji is like it symbolizes like peace for me and like comfort. So it's like I use it a lot, and people call me like people have all their different nicknames surrounding the otter when it comes to me, like, you feel me? So with me, it's like I like that you have your own symbol, because for me, I personally resonate with that, having my own, where it's like, like I said, it represents like peace and, you know, just, you know, nonchalantness, and if that's even a word, and just not caring, and, you know, just like being stress free. You feel me? Like you look at the emoji, it's just like kick back like this, just mad, you know?
Yeah,
like it's just
chill, bro.
Chill. Like,
it's chill, bro.
You got the chill guy,
the chill
whatever
guy.
you want to call it, the painting, drawing, whatever.
Yeah,
like,
the chill guy.
Yeah, it represents the same thing for me. So it's like I feel like I could resonate with that.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah, but to go back to the question I did want to ask though. So as I mentioned when I texted you, so you've had like a lot of people wear your stuff. You had Kai Cenat, you had Tylil, you had Suno. You had you said D1 Pop, and you had HolliTV, of course. You know, the Don Julio, right? So having these people wear your clothes, right? I see other brands, when they have these people that stature wear their clothes, they try to, I guess you could say, milk it, right? Meaning like they'll make sure everybody and their moms know, oh, Kai Cenat wore this. Yeah. You know what I mean? With you, I don't really see you like push that narrative, but I do see you push I guess you could call it a concept or a strategy that I feel like a lot of young fashion designers should push, and that's getting involved in like your community, whether it's your actual community, your school, your church, whatever, right? And the reason I bring that up is because, as you mentioned earlier, fashion shows, right? Yeah. That's the main thing I wanted to hit on. I feel like a lot of young, especially like, you know, teenagers and high schoolers and whatnot, when they get into fashion, they don't take advantage of like, you know, the fashion shows in their school. They don't take advantage of, you know, the events that maybe the church is having to promote their brand and stuff like that. They kind of just run the whole celebrity line, especially too. Like a lot of people, they'll go to every concert, every basketball game, whatever, try to, you know, buy the VIP passes to go backstage, meet you know, A Boogie or Jalen Brunson or, you know, somebody big in New York, and be like, here, like, you know, this is my brand, this is my shorts, this is my hoodie, my glasses, whatever, and then, you know, start moving as if they're actually friends with, like, they know them on a personal tip, and they act like they're the manager or something, like, you know, like, I'll be next to this person, and try to act like nobody else could get next to that person but them. So, like, I feel like it's very important that, you know, you really stick to your community. So, like, when it came to the fashion shows, like, what really like got you to want to do it?
Well, the fashion shows, one, like the people around me that was like, cause I went to college in New Rochelle. I went to Monroe College, but all my friends was in Buffalo, Buff State, Albany, Morrisville. They was all in other different colleges and stuff like that. So anytime like a fashion show or anything that popped up, the first people they thought about was me. Like it was like, cause at the time on the real, like I was one of the few that was really doing clothing at the time. It wasn't as saturated as it is now, But at the time, I was like one of the, as far as New York, I was one of the few people that was really doing clothing brands and stuff like that. So people thought about me and stuff like that. And it's crazy you say that, right? It's crazy you say that the chasing the celebrity and stuff, because I see it a lot more now, and I see it, and don't get it twisted. Everybody, like even me, at one point I thought that was the way. I thought I needed to get this person in it, but a lot of times even like the celebrities or the influencers that wear my stuff is built off of a like organic or different relationship. Like Kai Cenat, he was wearing it way before he's Kai, like he's the Kai that he's that now. You know what I'm saying? Like that came through his friend. One of my mans, Jacob, was his friend, and they went to the same school. They went to the same college in Morrisville.
Right? Yeah.
Where he was doing content at, and he seen him wear the shorts, and Kai was like, "Nah, I need them. Like those hard." And at the time, it's just like we just talking. We like, cool. He's not Kai that you see now. You feel me? So it's organic. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with D1 Pop. Like, it was before D1 Pop got to the D1 Pop level. Like, it was like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, and same thing with Holly. It was before Holly got to the Don. Like, he had a little whatever he had on, but it was before that. And what I feel like people need to realize is that it don't have to be a celebrity. It doesn't have to be a big person already. You know what I'm saying? You got to look in your community and look at the people that's actually doing something. Like, I look at the people that's standing for something and like that's trying and working hard. You got to give credit to the people that's working hard, because those same people working hard, if you push them, if you support them the same way that they support you, at one point they're gonna be the Kai Cenat, or they're gonna be the D1 Pop, or at that level. And now it's not like you chasing a celebrity. Like, you knew this guy way back then. You feel me?
Right.
But to go back to like the fashion show statement, like that's the same thing that like it's like. One, people, this is advice to a lot of people that start in clothing, man. This is first off. This is the, if you ain't take nothing from this podcast, take this right here, right? Your community is what's gonna build you, right? Not the social media or not the people all over there, but like your community is what's gonna hold you down, is what's gonna really build you. So people feel like they have to go to the biggest stage and that's gonna work. Nah, you gotta start ground level. You gotta put in like fuck, because it all started with dropping off a lot of stuff myself. I wasn't online. I was going and meeting these people face to face and actually dropping it off. And what I was doing, I was posting everybody I was dropping to. And then they would post it. And then it's like people fail to realize that word of mouth is the best advertisement that you could ever have, bro. Like, you're not paying for that either. They buying your product, you're not paying for that. And they basically telling everybody, look, it's free advertisement. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing as the fashion shows. In the beginning, I didn't charge to do no fashion shows. I was not charging. I was just happy to be there. Like, they asked me to come. Yes. I'll come. Like, I'll pay all, like, I'll drive up there, wherever it's at, Buffalo, Albany, whatever it is. I'll take a couple of my friends. We'll drive up there. We do the fashion shows, and that's it for the love. Like, I was just happy to be there, you know what I'm saying? But doing that, build a rapport where it's like everybody now is like, yo, what is Sold Out? Like, what's that? Like, I seen it in this college. Then you got to realize college is different too. It's a mix of a lot of people coming from different places. Like, you saying Brooklyn, like you from Brooklyn and stuff like that. Those colleges is probably where you heard me from, like in Albany, like, cause you have people from Brooklyn, you have people from Bronx, you have people from Staten Island, Long Island, wherever, you know what I'm saying, all into one. And then you also have people from Jersey, Atlanta, Cali, that's coming to that college and stuff like that. And you're meeting them all in one pit or in one place.
Especially when like the cliques got it, like, oh, the Brooklyn clique, everybody wearing this. Like,
exactly.
I'm from ATL, so I want to bring this down south.
You go to the college, you do the fashion shows. After that, they gonna wonder, like, if the quality is there, and if the product speaks for itself, they're gonna want to wear it. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna want to buy it. And then when they buy it, they taking it back home. And when they take it back home, 9 times out of 10, somebody's asking them, yo, bro, where you got that from? Nah, I got it from my. But now you got this person from Brooklyn, this person from Staten Island that's sharing it with his neighbors and with his clique and whoever he's talking to when he go back home. You know what I'm saying? That's how it really started for me, with me getting orders from California and stuff like that. That's all came from me just going to colleges and going to places where it's like all these mixed communities come together in one place. You know what I'm saying? So people don't sleep on colleges and stuff like that. Build a name for yourself. At first, if you don't have a name for yourself, go out, do it for free. You know what I'm saying? Talk to these people. if you know anybody that's in college, all you gotta do is hit them up like, yo, your school got a fashion show or anything going on? Like, y'all got any activities going on? Like, yo, put my name in. Like, all they gotta do is put your name in or send in, like, first of all, have something built up for yourself too. Like, have something that you can like leverage and you can show them like, yo, this is what I got. This is the clothes I have and stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then when you go like that, don't just come with empty-handed and just like, oh yeah, this is my name. This is my name. Like, yeah, just tell them my name. And then they're like, all right, what's the clothes? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like what you expect, bro. Like, nobody's gonna follow you, or nobody's gonna want you to come out when you don't have nothing to stand for. You know what I'm saying? But if you have something to stand for, go out there and make your people keep forgetting it's foot traffic. Like, just like artists when they starting out too. Like, you gotta go out and you gotta connect, you gotta talk to people, you gotta meet people, you gotta really like network and really put your people got lazy with the social media world. They got like, I'm gonna send this clothes to the influencer, they're gonna post it, then I'm gonna post it on my page like 500 times, letting people know like, yo, this person got it on, hoping that everybody else is just gonna follow suit and buy it.
And now the influencer talk about, I need 500 just to wear it that one time.
Exactly, and you spending 500 for them to wear it, and 9 times out of 10, people like, not even gonna buy it. Right? Like, a lot of people, like, it's only a certain amount of influencers that can really put on something and people immediately like, yo, I want that. I want that. You feel me? Too. Like, so it's like people gotta realize it's foot traffic in this. You know what I'm saying? You can't be lazy with it. You gotta want it. You gotta be hungry, and you gotta go and get it. It's not gonna come to you. Like, you can't sit in your couch. You can't sit on your phone and just chill there and do nothing. Like, some people get lucky where they could post a couple pictures and the shit go viral, but that's not everybody, bro. Just like music, some people get lucky where one song just takes off. You know what I'm saying? But that's not everybody. Some people really got to put in reps. They got to practice on their craft. They got to practice on their wordplay, lyrics. It's the same thing with clothing. It's the same thing with fashion. You got to practice. Like, I done had a lot of designs that didn't make the cut. I done had a lot of designs that I thought wasn't wavy, but then eventually when I bring it back, like, you know what I'm saying? People are like, oh, nah, I rock with this. You feel me? But it's like, it's practice. You know what I'm saying? We talking about practice, but I'm talking about practice for real. Like, you really got to practice. Like, I'm really talking about practice. You really got to put some practice into this, and people fail to realize that. So, like, that's just one of the major things. But fashion shows is a great outlet. It's a great outlet to go to. And then plus you get like free promo, bro. Like, they do the photo shoots for you. Like, they take pictures when like, now you can use that on your page. You can utilize that. If you go there, you making content, you make your own videos and stuff like that while they modeling. Like, they have their whole thing figured out already. Like, especially Albany, they get crazy with their fashion shows. You feel me? So they get like very creative and very like all types of things with their fashion shows, and you can use that to your advantage. You feel me? And that's free promo. Like, you ain't had to do nothing. They did that part for you. You know what I'm saying? Right. So people got to realize that it's more to it than just having a celeb wear it or stuff like that. And then 9 times out of 10, these fashion shows be having celebs come there too. So if really that's what you want to chase, you killing 2 birds with 1 stone right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you going to the fashion show.
No VIP tickets.
No VIP tickets, bro. Like, Vonti.
Like, they'll genuinely see it and be like, oh, I like that over there. Let me go.
100%, bro. It's easy, bro. Like, Morrisville, me and Tylil went to the same high school together. So that's how really I know Tylil and all that stuff. Like, I actually know Tylil and stuff like that. But Punga and all them, like, I was off of Morrisville. I went to Morrisville. I'd seen them. I was like, yo, what's up? Like, we chopping it up and stuff like that. And then now you see them on stream with the hoodie, the our hoodies and stuff like that. So it's powerful. You know what I'm saying? People got to realize that there's more to it than just celebs, bro. Like, you got to tap into your community.
That's like being a rapper and not doing no showcases. How you expect people to see how you perform and then also hear the song? Because people tend to think it's just a song that's good. So sometimes your song could sell, but nobody's gonna bring you to the show if they think you're boring or, you know. Yeah,
and you gotta build a community. You gotta build people that actually like want to like learn about you, and they learn like your character and whatever you stand for. A lot of people on a real, they mess with Sold Out, but once they meet me too, they understand who I am as a person, and they love Sold Out even more because they're like, oh damn, this person stands for something different. Like, he stands for exactly what he's preaching through his brand. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when people meet me on that type of timing too, they like, oh, now I respect this. Like, you have a genuine relationship with the brand. That's the thing. People fail to create genuine relationship with their customers. Like, I don't even want to call it customers, bro, because it's like it's the people that's like, you know what I'm saying? We all community, bro. Like we all come together. It's a family. Like we actually have a page dedicated to that Sold Out family. That's literally what it's called, bro. Yeah. Like that's what it is, bro. So like, yeah, 100%. Like that's how it goes, bro.
Yeah, because even I saw the video this morning. Bobby Schmurder, like when he had his label meeting. I mean, that video's been viral a bunch of times. You know, he performing computers in front of the whole label, and it's like, imagine if he just had them listen to the song and he didn't give that performance. Maybe they would have picked him up because, I mean, I guess you could say Drill was coming up at the time, but same time too,
like
they probably would have seen it and heard the music and said,
it's all right. Out there. But it's the charisma is how he came about. Exactly. He's like, yo, like he's doing all this. He's popping his shit. He's like, yo, boom, boom. They probably looking at him like, bro, what's up? Like, why he moving like that? Why he's doing all this? But bro, that is gonna intrigue people. It's gonna be like, oh nah, he got something else.
Even sports, it's like like I grew up watching wrestling and whatnot. It's like, even though certain people weren't like the main champion or the top guy, it's like you still love seeing them come out and wrestle and perform. Because, you know, like you said, the charisma, the energy, all of that stuff. Like, not even just with wrestling, but, you know, even other sports like basketball, football. Like, you know, some guys who have, like, let's say, certain touchdown celebrations, you can't wait to see them score, you know? Yeah. You know, do something. You know, a guy like J.R. Smith back in the day, he was a knucklehead, but you love seeing him hit a shot. Yeah. You know, you get the theatrics. Even Anthony Edwards right now, it's like, you know,
it's the character, it's charisma,
the character,
bro.
Like if he was just a regular guy, like that's why,
just
like,
chill, bro.
No shade to Shay, but it's like I know Shay used to be at Albany all the time too. But it's like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. It's like the whole aura thing. I'm just like it's dry because it's like I look at Anthony Edwards and I feel like he has the aura.
Yeah, he has the aura, but it's like everybody has a different type of aura though. Like everybody has a certain type of niche that somebody's gonna. That's another thing I realize more now. So this year is that the world is big, right? Social media try to make the world seem so smaller than what it is, right? But the world is huge. I remember I was on TikTok one time. I was on TikTok live just talking to people, and they wanted me to react to some Indian music and stuff like that. I clicked on the Indian music and stuff like that. That shit got like 2 billion views. I'm like, yo, God damn, they don't need me to react to this. They got their own thing. But whole time, I ain't never heard of them. You know what I'm saying? But it's 2 billion views on YouTube. Like, you can go to, so it's clearly an environment and something, a niche for that. It's people that's actually listening for that. Just like
not
the shade.
Not even that, but to piggyback off of that, it's like there's people who be like, man, only 100 people like my stuff. Only 1,000 people like my stuff.
100 people a lot, though.
Now, think about 100 to 1,000 people in one room. How does that look like?
It's a lot, bro. You know? So it's just like people fall asleep on those little aspects. Social media that made the world small. That's what it is. Social media made the world seem so small, but it's not, though. It's not. Them 100 people, man, if you could get them 100 people to consistently keep coming to your page, bro, you just build 100 people of community. Like, you just build 100 people. Like, let's say you go outside today and you're like, I'm doing a pop-up shop, and those same 100 people pop up. That's a lot of people. Cops gonna pull up. You feel me? You
got your bills paid for.
That's a lot of people. You feel me? So people got this. One, don't look at the likes and don't look at other stuff. You just keep working on your craft and keep working hard. That's number one. You feel me? Don't look at all the little tangible things like, oh, like, you feel me? Eventually you're gonna get there. Everything takes like a stepping stone. Like, I started with nothing. I literally started with nothing. Like I said, 25 t-shirts and my friends. To the point where now I'm selling in places in Atlanta, Canada. People in Canada know Sold Out, you know what I'm saying? People in Cali is buying Sold Out off the website. People in Miami buying Sold Out. Like, it's all around now. Like, you feel me? It's not crazy to the level yet, but it's like, it's UK. People in UK know about Sold Out. So it's like, it's growing in its own. But you got to remember where I started 7-8 years ago. It was literally 25 people, and it was all my friends. So it takes time. You got to, like, grow, and you just can't stop. That's the meaning behind Sold Out. You can't stop, bro. You got to keep going. You got to keep pushing yourself. And eventually, bro, when it hit, it hit. You know the saying that says that you keep working hard till your hard work looks like it's done overnight? Like, that's literally it. Like, you keep working hard until people, one day, it's going to look like, damn, this person got big overnight. And that's to connect with Kai. That's a lot of people think the same thing. A lot of people think like Kai just got up on streaming and blew. And like, you feel me? That was it. But like, Kai been doing skits.
I was one of them too.
You know what I'm saying? Kai been doing skits in New York and videos in New York for time, bro, with Ron Suno back in the days.
That's what I'm saying. I always looked at him like the background, like no disrespect, like the background dancer. You know what I mean?
Like, you feel me?
I always see him in the cut. It's like Choice Westbrook, the Brandon, all them, and it's like he in the back.
Yeah.
Then I see him now. He got the like. This is when he had the baldy and like, I think he had a flat top at one point. No, it's like he got the locks.
The locks and everything. So it's like, bro, you gotta work hard until people see that, like, until the hard work looks overnight, bro. That's really it, though. Like, some people probably see my brand and think that I just started that stuff like 2 or 3 years ago, bro. It's been years in this. Like, it's been since 2017. It's been trials and tribulations, up and downs. You feel me? I done lost it all, got it all back, turned it around. It's been moments I wanted to quit, I wanted to stop. I'm like, man, this is not working. You feel me? It's been real life problems that happen, but you gotta just go through all of those weather, bro. Like, you just gotta go through each storm. And when you go through each storm, it's gonna be a sunny day, and it's gonna look better than how it did when you first started, bro. So it's like, it's a blessing. Like I said in the beginning of the podcast, bro, people gotta realize the progress and the journey is the best part. Feel me? It's the best part. Once you reach the top, you like, all right, what's next? You feel me? But like, that journey is like it might seem hard, it might seem a lot in the moment, but that journey is the best part. Like, you always gonna remember the back in the times, like, damn, I remember I was just giving hats away and I was just like having people just realize my name. Like, one of my favorite moments is back then when I used to do drop-offs, when I used to go to every single and literally, like, my day would be 7 a.m. to 2 a.m. at night, just driving around every single hood, just dropping off. But then that's what got people to realize, yo, he probably serious about this shit. Like, he's dead ass. Like, he's gonna make sure I get my. If I say I want sold out, yeah, you getting it. Like, ain't no waiting for nothing. If you in my vicinity, you getting it at that moment. So like, all of that builds and it builds character, and it's a major aspect, and people shouldn't like steer away from that. Like, that's like with anything you do. Like, it doesn't have to just be clothing, but with anything you do, always appreciate the journey, take it for what it is, and keep going, bro. You can't stop. You got to keep going. If you got to tweak a little thing, if you got to like fix a little thing here and there, go ahead, fix it, but don't stop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't stop. Keep going. Even if the thing that you're working on doesn't succeed or fails, bro, you take that, you go back to the drawing board, you fix it up, and you come back to the platform, and you do it, and you go again. Like, the number one thing is, though, just keep going, bro. Don't stop, bro.
Yeah. Like, so, Fashion Week just went by. So what you think about like going? Like, what do you think about going forward? Like, you think about doing like something for Fashion Week, like getting involved with like something more in like the city?
Well, I've been getting involved in the city in the standpoint where I'm connected with. Now I'm connected more so with my peoples. You feel me? Like, if you see like the people that I do photo shoots with, and the people I do like have model my stuff, or just like or be in my my clothes and stuff like that, is everyday people. You know what I'm saying? It's people. I mean, it's people in there that got their own thing going, and they're working on their stuff and stuff like that. It's doing that. But as far as Fashion Week, I'm still learning. I'm still learning what Fashion Week stands for. It's I haven't been to Fashion Week yet. Like, my whole 7 years of doing this, I haven't been to Fashion Week yet. But definitely, I would say probably next year or this fall, you'll probably see me around the area. We'll see. It's a work. Everything is stepping stone. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a stepping stone. Everything, we take it as it comes and stuff like that. Fashion Week is an interesting one though, because it's like I still don't fully get it. You know what I'm saying? I know before it used to be like the big brands and stuff like that, but now you see more so like streetwear and Fashion Week. You know what I'm saying? You see a lot of like essential. I don't think essentials was in Fashion Week before, like the Off-Whites and the other brands that's literally streetwear, especially like luxury now. I feel like luxury is streetwear. It's just streetwear, high fashion. That's what it is now. You know what I'm saying? Like, even Louis Vuitton, the things that they come out with, if you really look closely, it's just streetwear. That's because
we kind of made it that way.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the environment that is going on.
In the defense, though, it kind of becomes an understandable way where it's like, when you see these brands saying they don't want to sell their stuff in certain communities, at first I used to think, oh well, that's just their excuse to be racist and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
it started to make sense. You know, like you said, it's just streetwear, just
Yeah, it's
you know,
it's
luxury
like,
that's just streetwear now.
yeah,
It's like,
luxury is just streetwear.
it's like
now,
kind
so
of
it's
like everybody kind of made it that way, and I think I had a reel that kind of it's somewhat. I'm trying to remember. Like it went somewhat viral on TikTok. I'm trying to remember what I said. I said something like when, oh yeah, and I remember when brands discontinue their items. Like because, like for example, Dior, right? Dior had the Dior runners. You know,
Yeah.
like we was talking about the pandemic.
Yeah,
Everybody in their
that
moms
was a
had
wave.
that.
Yeah, that was.
You know
a
which
wave.
one I'm talking about?
Yeah,
the Dior runners?
yeah. I think
Everybody
the
had that.
B23 or something like
22s.
22s. Yeah, B22s.
To the
yeah.
point that they
That
stopped
was-
selling it, and people were like,
that was
"Nah, they're just
crazy.
doing it because black people start wearing it."
Yeah.
What do you think
I
about
don't
that,
know.
though?
I don't know. I feel like as far as a smart brand knows when to you know what I'm saying? I feel like as a
When to pull
clothing
the
brand or
plug.
as a designer, you know when to like cut the supply. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Because at one point I did cut the supply for the shorts. At one point I stopped the shorts because I was like, I want to go to a different. I want to have people like see a different image than just
Mm-hmm.
the shorts. But then it's not like a fully cut supply because then it's like I could always bring it back and retro it.
and then
you know what I'm saying?
and
They
then
can
the demand
always
is
bring
gonna
it
be
back.
high at
You know
that
what I'm
point.
saying? Just because they discontinue it doesn't mean that they
Mm-hmm.
can't bring it back. The same thing with when Virgil went to Louis Vuitton. Like he brought back the millionaire shades. Like that
Mm-hmm.
been in Louis Vuitton, but like people just forgot about it a little bit. Then Virgil came in and he started bringing that back in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like as a brand, you got to know when to like. I bet maybe I got to cool off on this a little bit. Just because it's popping and it's hot doesn't mean that you got to like drain it out.
I
you
mean,
know
but
what I'm saying?
certain things be timeless though. I ain't gonna lie.
Certain things is timeless.
Because
And like I said, you can always
even
bring
the
it back.
sold out, like you know, for you it's always gonna be the shorts.
Yeah, the
Like,
shorts.
even 20 years from
Yeah,
now, and
the
a
shorts.
new wave of you know,
Yeah.
like youngins is
they always
sold
gonna
out.
love the shorts.
They
bro.
never gonna know about the shorts.
They-
But
they-
you know who's gonna know about it? The people that's reselling them online for like $2,000.
Yeah, the shorts is always gonna stand for what it stands for. You know what I'm saying? Just like the full zip too. The full zip was like the next.
I'm gonna show them real quick.
The full zip was like the
Alright.
for sure.
Hope this. Oh, hold on. Oh, there we go. No.
There you go. Owled up. You know what I'm saying? Owled up. For
Hold
real.
up. I look crazy right now.
Nah, but like the full zips was like the second wave of the sold out shows. Like the full zip gave what the sold out shorts gave. So it's like now we got stuff like the new sweatsuits. We got new pieces like these camels sold out.
Yeah, I was wondering if those were sold out. I see it now. Yeah.
Yeah, like these are sold out. Feel me? We got the I am sold out hoodie. These was like another like statement piece that I like because what I like to do.
You still selling those, by the way? I meant to
These?
get one actually. Yeah.
These actually sold out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And
see how
these
that one played
actually
out?
these actually sold out. But like this was a statement piece. Like you know what I'm saying? In the back it says I am sold out, and the front says winners of today.
Yeah, I actually
You know
did
what I'm
want
saying?
one. I
So
just
it's
couldn't
like
buy it at the time.
it's like that's and then it says sold versus out. You know what I'm
right?
saying? Because
Yeah.
who you in competition with yourself? Like you in competition with yourself. You feel
That's
me? Like
clean.
and ain't nobody else. You in your
fine.
own lane. You go against yourself. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But I like to do stuff like that. I like to make my statement pieces. Then I like to make my fly pieces. You know what I'm saying? I like to make my pieces where it's like, I bet. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could just pop this on, throw this on, and you cooling. You know what I'm saying? It's easy or whatever. But yeah, it's just like, yeah, I love it, bro. Nonetheless, bro, everything that comes with it, bro, is fun. It's been a process. Everything is just it's a blessing too, though. Nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? And then now I got my brothers. I got my little brother underneath it, so it's like he's pushing. You talk about Albany, he done took Albany by storm. Like
he's at Albany
if
right
I
now?
say,
But he's there right now.
he
Oh,
go to
okay,
Albany
that's
right now.
what's up,
But I'm gonna say this on camera. I'm gonna say this on your podcast right now. Albany is sold out. You feel me? Like that's anybody that thinks that. You know what I'm saying? There's another brand that's for Albany and stuff. Albany is sold out. You know what I'm saying?
No
Like,
pun intended.
like the partnership between me and my brother and what he got cooking up. That's why I got to give him his shout out. I got to give him his rep. You feel me? Because it took a long time when he was younger. I was trying to put him underneath the wing and stuff like that, but
Yeah,
he
it's good
needed
to get
to
him
find his
started
own.
early,
You know
too.
what I'm saying? His own stepping and stuff. And then once he found his own stepping, he's been taking over. Like as far as Albany, yes, Albany is sold out. If you go to Albany, what you will see is sold out in every single corner, man. I don't care who you are. When you go to Albany, you will see an Owl hoodie. You will see an I Love Sold Out. You will see a Sold Out shorts. you will see Sold Out there. You feel me? And that's just the plan that we got going on. We trying to take over each college step by step. You know what I'm saying? Morrisville is sold out. If you go to Morrisville, you will see Sold Out. You know what I'm saying? Morrisville is sold out. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And then we're gonna keep doing that. Like Buffalo, you're next. You know what I'm saying? Buffalo, you're next.
Can't give the game plan yet.
For real. I can't give all that shit away. But like, yeah, it's college tour. We're working on that. That's the whole plan of everything. But it will come. You know what I'm saying? But that's how we're doing it step by step. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Yeah, so to wrap up this, everybody know where they could find you, how they could purchase, and all that information. Already,
you can purchase at SoldOutNYCclothing.com. You can tap into there. That's the website. You can follow me at SoldOut_NYC. You can follow the community page at SoldOut.family. You can follow me if you want to learn more about brands or whatever. I answer everything. I'm not a gatekeeper. I give sauce. I give everything, bro. I want to see everybody win. This is an environment where if you work hard, you can get what you want, bro. And I'm not a gatekeeper, bro. I done helped so many people in my bands just for the love. You know what I'm saying? So you can follow me at Simba 99 _. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's us right there.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to finally do this. It's been 3 years, man.
Yeah, 3 years, man.
It feels good to even be back in studio. I've been back in studio for months, man. So
yeah, like, man,
everything
keep
just
working
feels
on your
fresh
stuff
and
too,
brand
bro.
new
Like,
right now.
Keep working on your stuff too. Like, don't stop.
I appreciate that.
I definitely was watching your stuff, and when you slowed down a little bit, I was like, damn, bro, like, what's going on, bro? Like, but you know, everybody has their own journeys and their own situations that they going through. So I totally understand. I had my moments when I took a little pause and a little break and stuff like that. But like I said, remember to keep going.
I did notice that too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So we all go through it, man.
We all go through it. Just as long as you just keep going and keep chasing after it, it's gonna pay off eventually. You know what I'm saying? So that's the best part about it. You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta keep doing that and keep going, bro. Don't stop.
Listen, I'm not, bro. I know
what's cooking for sure.
Sold Out is what's cooking. What's cooking is sold out.
What's cooking is sold out. Yo, we stamped it here. You hear that? You feel me? What's cooking is sold out. That's how we coming, bro.
Is what's cooking too.
Sold out is what's cooking. Like, it's that simple, bro. Like, hello, it's that part, bro. For real.
It's like that. It's been a pleasure, bro. Like, it's been a pleasure. Up like that. As always, check us out. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Wait for all that good stuff coming soon. Just like that.
Oh God, sold out.
You enjoyed another episode of What's Cookin' NYC. You can't find us in any air fryer, and you can't cook us because we're available on all streaming platforms. Like, comment, subscribe.